learning writing this week to imitate your own version of Red Crayon's letter. In today's folder, you have resources to help you, including this informal letter writing checklist that I will talk you through now. You can use this checklist as you're writing your letter to make sure you're including all the features you need. At the top, you can see it says an appropriate greeting. This will be who is receiving the letter, which we know is Duncan. Next, it says an introduction. This will include the reason why the letter is being written. So we know Red Crayon is writing to Duncan to complain because he is tired of being used more than the other crayons, and he is frustrated because he has to work during the holidays. Our next box says chatty, informal expressions and style. We've looked at the differences between formal and informal language this week, and there is an informal word bank in today's folder you can use to help you. Next is the conclusion, where you will write about what Red Crayon wants, which is for Duncan to give him a rest. Then you will include the sender's name, which will be Red Crayon. And the final box is punctuation, and I want you to include capital letters at the beginning of sentences or for a proper noun, full stops to mark the end of your sentences or exclamation mark to mark the end of your sentences, and a comma for a list. Now I'm going to model for you how to start the letter writing process using the checklist and the text map you created yesterday. So I'm going to look at my text map from yesterday and begin. So we start with Hi Duncan, and Duncan is a proper noun, so it needs a capital letter. Next line, it's me, Red Crayon. Now I think Red Crayon sounds a bit boring, so I'm going to up-level this. Just because we're imitating doesn't mean that you can't up-level and make it your own. So I'm going to say it's me, Ruby, Red Crayon. Full stop. We need to talk. Next line is you make me work harder than any of your other crayons. And full stop. Next line, all year I have to colour, what does he have to colour? Fire engines, apples, strawberries, and everything else that is red. Stop. Okay, I'm going to move this bit. And let's have a look at what I've done and if there's anything that I need to edit or anything that I can improve. We need to talk. You make me work harder than any of your other crayons. All year I have to colour fire engines, apples, strawberries and everything else that is red. Okay, I'm going to refer back to the informal letter writing checklist. Have I included who is receiving the letter? So I've said hi Duncan. An introduction, why is the letter being written? And I have said we need to talk. You make me work harder than any of your other crayons. Include an introduction. Have I used chatty, informal expressions and style? I think I have, but I think I could improve it and make it a little bit more formal. So you make me work harder than any of your other crayons. I'm going to change any to all capital letters because I know that lots of the letters that the crayons write can do that. That is the informal style they use. And for we need to talk, I'm going to change that full stop an exclamation mark because that is included in our punctuation. And I can see that I have missed out some punctuation in this sentence. I wonder, can you spot it? So all year I have to colour fire engines, comma, apples, comma, strawberries, and everything else that is red. And I needed those commas because I've written a list. So I'm going to stop there, and it's now your turn to use all of the resources in today's folder to help you write your own version of Red Crayon's letter. Good luck, aim high, and I will speak to you very soon.